Welcome, beloved soul. My name is Pandora, and I read tarot intuitively. This is a timeless reading, so it may resonate whenever you watch it. Not every message will be for everyone. Use your own discernment. Tarot is meant to empower and guide, never to replace your free will. If this reading resonates, I invite you to stay present and open. It is not by mistake you've landed at my channel. I like to think it is divine providence. I am a solitary Wiccan witch and earth mystic. Welcome to my circle, a place where magic breathes, candles whisper, and shadows dance with light. Here, I honor the old ways, weave my own spells, and share the sacred rhythm of a solitary witch's heart. My tarot readings are a little different. I don't just pull cards, I tell stories. The cards come together like a parable, revealing life events, lessons, and turning points through symbolism and narrative. If you're drawn to messages that unfold like a story, you are in the right place. So, let's get started. Okay, let us go and let me wash my hands in the magic of my tiger eye crystal, and let me wash the deck with my tiger eye crystal. And today's question from my journal is, what is preventing you from quality sleep? What is preventing you from quality sleep? Let's see what the cards have to say after we shuffle 3 times. 1 time. Ugh. 2 times. 3 times. And once again, before we draw the cards, a reminder of our intention of pulling these cards is, what is preventing you from quality sleep? Boy, don't we all want to know that answer. So cards, please show us the way. The first card I'm drawing, the Strength card, Major Arcana card. What we know, the Moon. Ooh, 2 Major Arcana cards out of 2 for 2. What we don't know is the Page of Coins. What's in our recent past is the 9 of Coins. What is our near future is the King of Cups. The benefits that we have of lack of quality of sleep, if there are any, is the King of Coins. The obstacles that we face because of the lack of quality of sleep is the 9 of Cups. So collective, let us check out, what do these cards mean and what are they? We have 2 Major Arcana cards, Strength and the Moon. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 coins, 1 cup, 2 cups. So we have 3 coins, 2 cups, and 2 Major Arcana cards. We also have 1, 2, 3 of the Royals. So this is going to have people involved in this as well. So let's take a look at what is preventing you from quality sleep. And we will take a look at what these cards have to say. Once again, let's review what our intention is for this reading. What is preventing you from quality sleep? Cards drawn are the Strength, Moon, the Page of Coins, the Knight of Coins, King of Cups, King of Coins, and the Knight of Cups. As always, this is a general collective reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Tarot offers insight and reflection rather than medical advice. If sleep difficulties are severe or ongoing, professional support may be beneficial. Welcome, beautiful souls. Today we're exploring, once again, what is preventing you from quality sleep. As I look at these cards from Cyril Marchetti, his gorgeous tarot deck, I immediately notice something interesting. There are no highly chaotic or destructive cards here. Instead, energy feels like a mind and spirit that are carrying far more responsibility, emotion, and internal pressure than they realize. For many of you, the issue isn't external noise. It isn't necessarily what is happening around you. It's what continues happening inside of you after the lights go out. Let's dive into the message of what these cards have to say. The first card appearing is Strength. Many people associate strength with courage and with resilience, but in a sleep reading, this card often points to someone who is trying very hard to keep everything together. You may be the strong one for everyone else, the one who handles the problems, the one who keeps the peace, the one who takes care of the family, the one who manages the finances, the one who always says, "I'm fine." But what this card suggests is that your nervous system may never truly feel permission to relax. During the day, you're managing. At night, your body remembers everything you've been holding. Your sleep may be affected because you're carrying emotional weight that you haven't fully released. Some of you have become so accustomed to being strong that rest almost feels unfamiliar. Your spirit guides are saying, you don't have to earn rest. Rest is not a reward for finishing every task. Rest is a necessity. The moon is one of the strongest indications of disturbed sleep in the entire tarot. This card speaks of subconscious activity and dreams, anxiety, uncertainty, overthinking, and hidden fears. For many watching or listening to this reading, your mind becomes busiest when the world becomes quiet. The moon suggests there may be concerns you're not fully acknowledging during your waking hours. Questions about the future or maybe even financial concerns. There could be relationship uncertainties, spiritual questions, unresolved emotions. The moon often creates a situation where the body is tired but the mind remains awake. Some of you may experience racing thoughts, vivid dreams, restless sleep, waking between 2 and 4 in the morning, or feeling emotionally sensitive before bed. This card says there is something beneath the surface asking for your attention. The more you suppress it, the louder it's going to become at night. The Page of Coins brings attention to practical concerns, such as with the coins. The coins continue to remind us. For many of you, sleep is being interrupted by thoughts about responsibilities. This feels sorry about that. This feels like a collective that wants to improve their circumstances. You are planning, building, preparing, and growing, but your mind may not know when to stop planning. The Page of Coins says that even positive goals can become mental clutter if you carry them into your sleeping hours. Some of you are mentally creating tomorrow's to-do list while you're trying to fall asleep. Your guides are encouraging you to write things down before bed instead of carrying them in your mind. The Nine of Coins. This card is absolutely fascinating. The Nine of Coins is a card of independence, achievement, and self-sufficiency. Yet, in this position, recent past, it suggests that many of you have become accustomed to doing everything yourself. You may tell yourself, well, I'll handle it, or I don't need help, or I've got this. And you know what? Maybe you do. But independence can sometimes create isolation. When you're carrying every responsibility alone, your subconscious continues processing those responsibilities long after the day ends. For some, quality of sleep is being blocked by the belief that you must always remain in control. The Nine of Coins asks, what would happen if you allowed yourself to receive support? Now we come to the King of Cups, which is your near future. Now we move deeper into the emotional realm. The King of Cups is someone who appears calm on the surface, but possesses tremendous emotional depth underneath. This card tells me many of you are managing emotions rather than fully expressing them. You're mature, you're compassionate, you're understanding, but you don't want to burden others. Also, emotional energy still needs somewhere to go. The King of Cups often appears when people have become experts at hiding what they're feeling. At night, however, the heart begins speaking. This card, the King of Cups, suggests that unprocessed emotional experiences may be surfacing through dreams, restlessness, or midnight awakenings. There may be sadness or grief, disappointment, worry, or longing that has not been fully acknowledged, not unlike the moon, not unlike that. The message here is gentle. Feelings are meant to be felt, not stored up. The King of Cups indicates that the heart is in action. The King of Coins reinforces the practical concerns shown earlier by the Page of Coins. This card often points towards security, stability, finances, responsibilities, or building a foundation. Some of you may be carrying the weight of providing for others, such as elderly parents. Also, others may be focused on creating long-term security, like retirement. Even if your situation is stable, your mind may still be operating in survival planning mode. This card says your body may be lying in bed while your mind is still working. The King of Coins reminds you that not every problem needs to be solved tonight. Tomorrow's wisdom will still be there tomorrow. Finally, we arrive at the Nine of Cups. This card is often called the wish card. At first glance, it seems strange in a reading about sleep difficulties, doesn't it? But I believe this card is revealing something beautiful, because it always does. Many of you are standing very close to something you've been hoping for. And while this is exciting, anticipation can create its own form of restlessness. That's what happens to me all the time. Some of you are sleeping lightly because your soul senses change approaching. The energy feels like, what happens next? Am I ready? Or what if things finally really do work out? Interestingly, people often think anxiety only comes from fear, but excitement can also keep us awake. The Nine of Cups suggests that part of the collective is processing positive change that is moving closer. Looking at all 7 cards, looking at them all together, the biggest obstacle to sleep appears to be the combination of carrying too much responsibility, suppressing emotions, worrying about future security, overthinking practical matters, processing subconscious fears, anticipating upcoming changes. The strongest message comes from the combination of the Strength card and the Moon. You are stronger than people realize, but you may also be more emotionally tired than people realize. The cards suggest your spirit is asking for softness, not more effort and not more planning, not more control, but softness. Permission to set things down, permission to stop carrying the entire world just for a few hours each night. Here is a message from Spirit. Beloved, you have done enough for today. The work can wait. The answers can wait. The future can wait. Lay down what is not yours to carry. Trust that while you sleep, Spirit will continue to work behind the scenes. You are safe to rest. This is what Spirit tells us in the cards. Thank you for sharing this reading with me. And guess what? I think I'm going to ask the angel cards, what do they have to close our reading off for us? Oops, that was me, not angels. Let's see the first card that the angels have for us. The angels have the card Inner Peace. Inner Peace. Look at that beautiful card where you have the fairies hovering around the door. That's the door to tomorrow, but for now, we have inner peace going on. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Let's see what else the cards will have. The cards ask for ascension. See how you're moving into the womb of the tree and the ascension of the universe. The universe will take care of everything. For tonight, you need rest. And finally, we have learning. It's not learning what you're going to be doing tomorrow. It's not learning the answers to the questions you have tonight. It's learning to quiet your mind, to have maybe written journals prior to going to sleep. Maybe write that to-do list before you try to go to sleep. The angels are watching after you no matter what. So in this reading, listen to the spirits as they calm your mind and as they soften your heart. And so mote it be. Hi, thank you for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed reading for you and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If so, would you please press the like button, the subscribe button, and that little bell icon so you never miss a little reading from me. Because one thing's for sure, I don't want to miss you. So go ahead, press those buttons, and thank you for stopping at my channel.